Hey guys, it's About Beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer comes from Modern Times Brewing. They're out in California. This is their Sula. And what that is, beer I could list it as a Leipzig Gose. And Untapped has it as just a sour Gose. 6.5%, which is a little bit stronger than most of those styles of beers are. And I don't have the IBUs listed on Untapped here, and I didn't see it on the can. It just does have the ABV on the can, and it has the canned on date on the bottom of 11/25 of 18, and today's date is the 13th of December, so pretty fresh. I mean, and it doesn't tell you anything other than that. It doesn't tell you what the style of beer is, so you really don't know what you're buying looking at the can. Uh, it just says 6.5 alcohol by volume, 1 pint, and this has Sula. So it would probably be helpful if they would put whether it was a Gose or IPA or Pale Ale or what the hell is inside the can on there. If you didn't have any information, guys, I thought this probably was an IPA when I got it out of the box. This one comes to me by the way of Serval Liquors out in San Diego. Donovan and the guys. If you want to check them out, craftcity.com on the internet. If you see something on their website, you can put together a little package and they will ship it right to you. And these styles of beer are, to me, are good summertime beers, on the beach beer, by the pool beers. Not sure if it was available here that I would actually buy something like this, but a lot of people like this style. It should have a little bit of saltiness to it, and according to what Untapped is telling me, it's a fruited sour Gose with raspberries, blackberries, and black raspberries. So it should be very fruity. So other than that, we've gone over everything we need to go to, so I do want to tip my hat to the guys out there in San Diego at Serval Liquors. If you're in San Diego, go by and see them and tell them I said hello. Tell them I sent you. All right, big 16-ounce can. Let's get this thing open, get the party started, and into the glass we go. Guys, that looks like grape juice or wine coming out of the can. And like I said, don't buy a lot of this styles of beer. That's because I'm not a fruity beer kind of guy. Uh, Almost a finger of head on that. Clear, dark, not dark, mahogany, red mahogany, garnet colored beer. Looks like a glass of wine, guys. It really does. Let's get it to the nose. Definitely getting the raspberries and the blackberries in there. I mean, it just smells exactly like that. Smells like a raspberry, blackberry fruit juice. Not getting the alcohol on the nose. So basically, that's what I'm getting. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Donovan. Very pleasant. Very fruity. Definitely getting the raspberries and the blackberries. I wish they would put that on the outside label. That this is a blackberry, raspberry, black raspberry, uh, Gose. So, I mean, people who see this on the shelf, they have no idea unless they get their smartphone out and, do some research before they buy the beer. I think they could do a little bit better by putting that information on the label. Just my 2 cents, guys. Very pleasant, nice and sweet. A little bit of saltiness to go with it. Very nice beer. Very, very nice beer. Well, guys, we're going to sip on this, and we'll come back and do the final grade chug. All right, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Very tasty beer. Very well-made beer. Alcohol is for 6.5%, which these beers are usually 5%. Some of them are even less than that. Very, very well-made beer. The only fuss I got, guys, is not having what style of beer it is on the label. When I got this out, and until I sat down with it and looked it up before I cranked the camera up, I thought it was going to be a pale ale or an IPA. But it is not. It is a raspberry, blackberry, and black raspberry Gose beer. To me, this will be, if you're into the fruity beers, a great one for on the beach or by the pool in the summertime. But there's a lot of people that like the shanties and the lighter, fruitier beers, and I'm just not in that crowd, guys. I'm not a fruit. I don't drink a lot of Kugels or any of those shanties or those fruity beers. It's just not my cup of tea. If I want raspberries, I'll eat some raspberries, or blackberries, I'll eat some blackberries. But just don't want that in my beer. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for fruit juice with some alcohol in it, basically. But that's just me. A lot of people love this style of beer. And if you're one of those, you're probably going to like this one. So, let's do the final chug here. Fits the style to a T. Not too sour. I mean, this is an awesomely well-made beer. It is. Guys, to me, I think it's an A beer. I'm going to give it A minus 92 from me. And it would get a better grade than that. It would get a solid A beer for me if it had the style and more information on the label. So, let's jump over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 4 out of 5, but that's only one person's opinion. They've only had one rating. And over to Untapped. Untapped says 3.77, which is just barely into their B plus range. So, it all depends on what you want to drink, guys. A lot of people, like I said, love this style of beer, the fruitier beers. Not necessarily a Gose, but the shanties and the fruity beers. A lot of Kugels and some of those like that. I am not in that crowd. And if you are in that crowd, you're probably really going to like this because the alcohol is super well hidden. It drinks like punch. It looks like wine, but it drinks like punch. A little bit of saltiness to go with it for the style. Fits it very, very well, guys. So, if you've had this one from Modern Times, this is their Sula, 6.5% sour Gose, or fruity beers, what I call them. Let me know what you think. And if you hadn't and you're a fruity beer kind of person, pick it up, give it a try. I think you might enjoy it. But it is what it is. That's going to wrap it up, guys. Come on back tomorrow, or until we meet again. Hey, let's go see what's in the fridge.